Disclaimer: the following video is based on my personal opinion. You're welcome to agree, disagree, or otherwise. Now, let's get on to the video. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the MoC Spotlight, where we take apart what you build. I'm Starbreaker, and once again we've got 3 MoCs to review. First up we have Jaller, Post-Reformation by WholesomeGadunka. Next, the Simurgh by Jayfa. And finally, Brickonicle, Rahkshi Attack at the Motaran Outpost by DarkNova3529. Let's get into the review. Tequila! This MoC here is a classy revamp of Toa Jaller. Jaller? Either way, I gotta get a hold of this guy's routine. Is it me, or could he be on the cover of one of those Get Ripped Quick ads? He went from Flatboy and Ica build to full-on beefcake. Jokes aside, I'm really digging this guy's silhouette. The use of system and robot arms on the chest, nodding towards the original Jaller Mari chest piece, and then the system parts on the shoulders too, imitating the look of the helmet's crest, are really nice touches. But how the MoC is posed, it looks like he's got some manner of waist articulation in there, which I always love to see. The sword got an update too. I really like these add-ons to elevate it from borderline surfboard to now having the shape of a full-on greatsword. Now, the amount of parts and pieces here have my eyes moving around a lot, drinking it all in. Usually it's really hard to incorporate so many elements as this and still have the build appear cohesive at times, so props to the builder for really making it work here. The yellowish green translucent bits to complement the color of the eyes is another really nice touch too. Now, for a bit of story to go with the MoC, this is the creator's idea of what Jaller looks like 200 years after the reformation of Spherus Magna. He's still the leader of the Toa Mari, and is now a trainer for next generations of Toa and Glatorian alike. I like this MoC a lot. Story-wise, seeing the former captain of the guard take up a position of training and leading, instilling leadership into future generations is something I could easily see the Toa of Fire do. And this build has some really great elements and details scattered throughout, with some pretty nifty building techniques and overall a fantastic silhouette. Though I gotta wonder, what's his little crab buddy up to nowadays? Coming up next, we have a fine feathered friend flying in from afar. Say that 10 times fast. Built by board's member Jayfa for BioCup 2020, we have the Simurgh. Is it Simurgh? Simurgh? I can't find a reliable source to tell me how it's pronounced, but this build looks really cool. Now, according to Google, so take this with a grain of salt, I'm not sure how accurate it is, and I'm by no means an expert, but apparently a Simurgh is a benevolent, mythical, and avian species from Iranian literature. It is often compared or equated to a phoenix despite taking the appearance of a canine and bird hybrid, and can be found in various forms of art and literature throughout areas previously within the Persian realm of influence. Supposedly large enough to carry off an elephant or even a whale, it represented the union between land and sky and is considered to purify waters and bestow fertility. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat, the first thing that caught my eye about this MoC was the wings. These gorgeous, brilliant, tight-knit wings. It's absolutely amazing looking at these things. The transition from blue to purple, the cohesion, the quantity of the parts, it's so impressive. These wings are really well done. The face shaping for the MoC is also, dare I say, adorable, and captures the look of a brick-built canine perfectly. The use of fur or spike piece add-ons to add fluffiness or fur detailing to the MoC is a really nice touch as well. And the tail, it kind of reminds me of peacock feathers, which I think is really cool and fits with the MoC perfectly. The MoC also has varied levels of articulation throughout its body, which, with detailed, almost statuette MoCs like this, is really fantastic to see and sometimes pretty hard to pull off, so I have to give the builder props for that as well. Honestly, I can't get over how gorgeous those wings are. This thing looks overall fantastic, but those wings, man, they elevate it to just another level. Wow. And hey, For more awesome builds like this, feel free to check out the BioCup entries after this video. There's some really cool stuff going around out there, and I'll probably be reviewing more of the entries in the near future. Listening to the TTV brainstorm talks about the hypothetical Bionicle G3 or Brickonicle, it was a joy to me back in my late high school years. Having loved the idea so much, it's a joy to me even now to see people continuing on with their own takes on the project, like Dark Nova 3529's Brickonicle, Rahkshi attack at the Motaran Outpost. Honestly, looking at this thing, it looks good enough to be an actual LEGO set. The structures are sound, smooth, and chock full of details, from dusty green desert plants to the mounted ballista on the side of the tower, to the minecart hauling luminous crystals out of the mineshaft. Were it not for a couple obviously rendered parts here and there, this picture looks like it could be the promotional or box artwork for the LEGO set. Beyond just the build, too, the designer also incorporated some custom minifigures sporting Brickonicle-style textures, and, for a few of them, custom masks. The two Rahkshi here look phenomenal. I like how the mask design is slightly bestial or alien in appearance, and has a small hole for the options of additions like the spine or mohawk piece on the Turok there. The Panrock scorpion body is an excellent build as well, right down to the claws and the accurately angled stinger tail, something I don't think I often see with LEGO builds. The little Motaran going about their way look great too, and their armory, forge, and study room are great little additions to add to the fleshed out playset feel the MoC has. I'm not sure I'd want to buy those Coley balls though. I mean, the guy's selling them as a hook for a hand. You telling me that's not suspicious? For our last minifigure, we have, quite interestingly, Liwa from the G3 Concepts. While I do like the extra splash of color she adds to the build, with the set being located in the sandy and dry desert, I personally would have gone with Pohatu, maybe Onua or Tahu for cohesion. Although, with all the Motaran sporting brown and tan color schemes as well as one of the Rahkshi, I could see how their inclusion could be seen as a little samey. The figure for Liwa is excellently detailed though, and incorporates custom twin axes and a custom version of the Kanohi Miru. I absolutely adore the figure and weapons. Though, the mask looks a little uncanny to me, almost a little creepy.
That smile. That
darn
smile.
That's the only real complaint I have though, especially since the rest of it looks so freaking good. Besides, you can really tell that there was really good heart and effort behind the modeling of those 3D parts in the first place, so if the designer is happy with them, I can live with that. Alrighty, that's all I have for today. Want to see more builds like these or show off one of your own? How about chat with fellow LEGO or Bionicle fans? You can do all of the above by visiting the message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. Want to go even further? You can become a patron starting at $1 a month, and you'll get access to our Discord server for live updates, live podcasts, and most importantly, live shenanigans. You'll even get access to our Biocraft Minecraft faction server, where you can explore some of your favorite Bionicle locations, now made of blocks rather than bricks. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you all next time.